Absolutely. That's super fascinating, that process of collaborating with one expert and then also another expert and eventually just brainstorming and figuring out this application. I didn't know um, that's one of the processes in this space in academia. And I guess while we're staying on the topic of healthcare, you mentioned the cancer therapies. And I know MXenes have very unique, incredible optical properties, which translate well to photothermal cancer therapies. So what specific combination of those properties makes these materials suitable for this specific application?
Well, I mentioned briefly that MXenes come in a variety of colors. What does it mean, color of material? It means that the material absorbs light of a certain wavelength and, say, transmits light of a different wavelength. And about light, I'm talking in a broader sense. It can be visible light that we can see. It can be ultraviolet light we cannot see, or infrared light, which kind of brings heat, but we cannot see it here. So because of this variety of compositions, structures, and properties, different MXenes will absorb light in different wavelengths. Particularly, they have a process which is called plasmon resonance. Those like vibrations in the lattice, which come at different wavelengths or frequencies. And depending on composition, so-known transverse surface plasmon will be at different positions. And a number of MXenes capable of very efficiently absorbing light and transforming it to heat in the infrared range. And this is what is needed to be able to do photothermal therapy. What means delivering particles to a tumor and then using infrared or near infrared light that penetrates pretty deeply through tissues to heat it up. That tumor will be destroyed, cancer cell will die because of the temperature only locally where we shine a laser light, or a surgeon that performs the therapy shines a laser light here. And traditionally, people have been developing gold nanoparticles for this application, but tuning them to specific wavelengths is more difficult. MXenes offer you enormous tunability. Moreover, titanium carbide, tantalum carbide, niobium carbide MXenes, they have shown to be non-toxic. After that, they can be removed from the body by decomposing slowly with the tissue here. But there are at least some other important properties here. MXenes are layered materials. So we just talked about adsorption of urea, where a molecule of urea, say small molecule, sits between layers of MXene. But it's possible also to load this material, put between layers, adsorb drugs. For example, doxorubicin or other drugs that also destroy tumors. So this is called theranostic approach, where simultaneously different type of treatment and done, and also we can attach molecules that guide particles to a particular tumor. And this can be done, whatever cancer cell won't be killed by heat, they will be killed by drug molecules released from MXene, making the treatment more efficient. And there are many research groups around the world exploring now this approach to treating cancers, particularly skin cancers, which are easy to access with light here. But again, since MXenes can have absorption at longer wavelengths, it may be possible to also go much deeper here. And of course, this variety of colors may be important in other application. For example, I see David has a Klimt painting copy behind on the wall of his office here. And we can make MXenes which will be shining exactly in a film like gold, or having pretty much all the colors. And we can make a painting like this of MXenes using MXene films only here. And again, we can talk about some mirrors. We can talk about materials which make, for example, warm winter clothes because they will not re-emit infrared light, and many other applications. So again, nanotechnology is not about just making things small. It's about controlling their properties by controlling structure at the atomistic level. And this is what we are trying to do with MXenes, because they consider it to be like a designer family of material, which when you don't take what is given to you by nature or an industrial process developing like a piece of silicon or graphite or steel. This is a material where you can change everything: number of atomic layers, type of atoms, mix atoms in different ways. And it means if you use computational science to predict properties for specific compositions, sky is the limit for property control. And then hopefully we'll be able to solve many other problems which are important for people, whether we're talking about energy, health, or environment, like, for example, desalinating water, filtering water, providing drinking water to people.
Thank you for watching this segment of the It's a Material World podcast. For the full episode, hit the link in the description. We'll see you soon. And in the meantime, go change the world.